Hello everybody, this is Holly Dimmick. I'm the Closet Stamper. I am going to show you how to make your own variegated ink pad with baby wipes. I'm going to show you this first. This is what it ends up looking like. I just did this a few minutes ago, but I'm so silly that I was holding something up close to the camera and you couldn't even see it. I was out of the camera. So I'm starting over. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I just took my chamois out of my stamp case because I'm going to use my stamp case for this, but I'm going to use the Love of Leaves stamp set, and we're going to make these variegated flowers, and I'm going to show you what not to do in a minute. So what I did was I got some very inexpensive, you want cheap baby wipes. Now the reason you want cheap baby wipes is because you don't want any extra logo on them. I found that out the hard way. So here's what I'm doing. I'm taking 2 baby wipes, okay, and I opened them up all the way because you don't want any creases, okay, and then I'm just folding it in half once because again, you don't want any creases. Now let me show you what you don't want. I had these Huggies around because even though my kids are grown, we have a well. And so if the electricity goes out, the well pump goes out, we have no water. So I keep these around, and these Huggies, though they're very fine baby wipes, do you see the logo, the little H? Believe it or not, that will show up in your stamps. And do you see how they're in there, they're usually folded like to the center, and then, you know, you can pull them out. Well, you don't want any creases either, because this is what happens. And this is what I was showing you in my other video, and I was so out of camera. You can't really tell, and I hope I'm in the camera this time, but there's the top of an H for Huggies right there. So I didn't want that. And then here is where I had stamped on a crease on the baby wipe. So when I picked up the ink, I also picked up the crease. So this is my first attempt, and that's what you do not want. So I'm going to put that aside. And what you do want, it's still, you know, very variegated and not extremely crisp, but there's nothing weird. I like these, okay? So I'm going to cut these out with my dies, and I'll make some kind of card. This was on basic white cardstock. This was on watercolor paper. So as you can see, not much difference, okay? Let me show you how to get it going. You need your ink refillers, okay? I just chose 5 fall colors, and I'm gonna put them down. I'll tell you what I have as I put them down. Let's see, let me make sure I'm starting with Old Olive. This is Old Olive, and you know what? I spread these out more before, but I think I'm gonna put them closer together, because what happens is the one I just did, I had to keep adding a little more ink, because as it spread out, it got lighter. So I'm gonna keep them pretty close together. And oh, I didn't tell you the colors. Let's see, I had Old Olive first, then Pear Pizzazz, and then Real Red. This is Crushed Curry. And then I have Soft Suede. Just fall colors. You know, you could do bright colors too. You could do any color combination you wanted. You could have 1 or 2 colors. Not 1, that would be stupid. You could have 2 colors, 3 colors, brights, subtles, baby card. All right, so here we go. Also, where's my piece of paper? Where's my piece of paper? I wasn't gonna stamp too much because I had already done the others, and it's just that I was out of the camera before, and I wanted to show you how to do this part. But, so I'm just gonna stamp a little bit on basic white cardstock, and you may want to wait until it spreads out a little, but let's see how it goes. As you use it, the weight that you press on there will spread it out. So if you start using it right away, you'll see what you get. Oh, that's pretty good coverage actually. Look at that. I think this will be good. All right, here we go. Did I already say I'm stamping on foam? I don't know if you know this or not, but these photopolymer stamps, bum, that's pretty. Photopolymer, they come out a little better if you stamp on some foam. You know, the red rubber stamps, they already have some foam. So they always give you a nice image, but there's a tip. If you use your photopolymer, stamp on an extra piece of foam. I got one of those extra ones that go in your Stamparatus. I just have it around extra. All right, so I think that turned out pretty nicely. And I didn't even let it spread out. All right, good coverage again. Let's see, I want to fit the most possible on this piece of paper. How's that? And it does, you're going to get it on your fingers. Oops, probably could lift that up better. Pretty nice. Let's do a long skinny guy. Mostly green for this one. There we go, nice. See, I'm pretty happy how they're turning out. So this is how you can make your own variegated ink pad. Here we go, let's get this one. Got a little brown in there, nice. And let me get little guys, do some dark little guys. Nah, give me some red and green. I like this. I like this. I like it a lot. Let me do one more of these. Let's see. All right, there you go. So you get the idea. There you have it. Now, I don't think I said it on this video either. I learned this from watching Sarah Douglas. She's the CEO of Stampin' Up. She does a video every Tuesday, and she shows us tips and tricks. And I'm not sure if that's just for demonstrators or not. I think you might be able to watch it yourself. But I decided I'm going to share some of the things. They're really good things. As you can see, it's spreading out now. This is the one I did a few minutes ago. I had used 3 baby wipes on this. That was a little much. It's a little thick and a little messy. But you could store, I know that you could store them in this case, and you could use them. You could use them tomorrow. Oh, let me show you. So you could tuck it away and keep all that mess away. Let me show you. I also had done this. You know, if you don't have leaves, you still want to do it. You could do this in bright colors. It'd be really neat. This is the stamp that Sarah used, actually. This is from the Happiest of Birthdays. And, you know, such a big sentiment, it's nice to have a little variation of color there. So you can make a nice fall birthday card with that. So there you go. That is using baby wipes to make your own variegated ink pad. And then if this video does make it to my blog, then I will for sure have some cards, or a card, at least one card that I made with these. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and try it.